Listen as I read to you the introduction and a little bit about our play we're going to be reading this week called Pushing Up the Sky. Snohomish. The Snohomish people lived in the area of the Northwest that is now known as the state of Washington. They fished in the ocean and gathered food from the shore. Their homes and many of the things they used every day, such as bowls and canoe paddles, were carved from the trees. Like many of the other peoples of the area, they also carved totem poles, which recorded the history and stories of their nation. Pushing Up the Sky is a Snohomish story carved into a totem pole in Everett, Washington. So that's just a little bit of background knowledge about where the play came from. And this part now is going to introduce all of the things in the play. So speaking roles: narrator, tall man, girl, mother, boy, first chief, second chief, third chief, fourth chief, fifth chief, sixth chief, and seventh chief. The non-speaking roles that are going to be in the play are animals and birds. They include dog, deer, elk, goat, lion, rabbit, hawk, eagle, and seagull. Scenery: the village can be a painted backdrop showing houses among trees. The ocean is in the background. Costumes: people can wear blankets or towels. Chiefs wear them around their shoulders, and other humans wear them around their waists. The animal characters can wear face paint or masks made from paper plates. So a play is separated into scenes, and scenes are kind of like chapters. A lot of times, scenes, the setting or where that part of the story is taking place, will switch between scenes, and it might include different characters in each scene as well. So this page tells us that scene 1 is a village among many tall trees, and then the characters it tells you are tall man, girl, mother, and boy stand on stage. One of the speaking parts that you'll see throughout the play is the narrator. A narrator is someone that tells the story, but they're not someone that's acting. They're telling what's going on, but they're not actually acting out the part. Long ago, the sky was very close to the earth. The sky was so close that some people could jump right into it. Those people who were not good jumpers could climb up the tall fir trees and step into the sky. But people were not happy that the sky was so close to the earth. Tall people kept bumping their heads on the sky, and there were other problems. So now this page, when it says tall man, so that part is bolded, that's telling you who is speaking or whose dialogue or part that is. When we do read this as a play together, if you're the tall man, you don't read the bold part. Okay, that's the dialogue tag. It says who is speaking, but they don't say tall man. You don't read the bold part. If you're tall man and you see that it's your turn, you would just say, "Oh, that hurt. I just hit my head on the sky again." So you wouldn't read tall man and then your part. You would just read the words after the bold. But since I'm reading it and I'm playing all the parts, I'll read the bold parts so you know who's speaking when. Girl: I just threw my ball and it landed in the sky. I can't get it back. Mother: where is my son? Has he climbed a tree and gone up into the sky again? Boy: every time I shoot my bow, my arrows get stuck in the sky. All: the sky is too close. All right, and that's all we're going to read today for the introduction and just kind of a quick scene 1, a sneak peek into our play for the week. As you're looking through the play and the speaking roles, go ahead and look through and try to decide when we read this as a class later in the week, try to think and come up with a couple choices of speaking parts that you would like to have. And maybe when we do the play as a class, you might get the speaking role your top choice. So be thinking about which parts you might want when we actually present this as a class on Google Meet.